Starting here with the parliamentary debate competition, and this is the side government. On the other hand, we have got the opposition side. Supposition side, here we have got Prime Minister or Miss President, and they have the motion today regarding something, and the opposition team is going to oppose the motion there with the proper arguments.
Hello guys, this is the motion page which is about that street food should be banned, and in this parliament this bill is presented that street food should be banned. Now you will ask that why is street food and why should be banned it. Those foods which are sold in streets or on roads, and which food are harmful for our health, for our environment, and for our generations. These food are called street food. Street food is causing one of the street food is one of the defects which affect on our environment, on our generation, and on our health. How it is affecting, and in how many ways this is affecting to our health, and this is affecting to our environment. First of all, I want to describe that why it is street food. Those foods which has a lot of mixture of spicy substances, these foods are called street foods, and these are sold in on our roads and in streets, and these foods should be banned. Because you will ask why should be banned. That one reason is that these food has a lot of mixture of spicy substance which become, I mean that which are harmful, which become the cause of harmful to us and to our health.
What is your move today? The motion, what is in the motion? Why have you brought this motion forward?
First thing I tell you that our life is important, and if there is our health is very important, and if there is health we can there is everything, and we have to maintain our health, and we can maintain our health by eat healthy food or hygienic food. And so today we are discussing here about junk food or street food. So I think the street foods are harmful to us, harmful to all of us, and they may, and in some cases, in most cases, they prepared this junk food in an unhygienic way or so this junk food should be banned.
So you endorse your president's move and motion. Pass the mic to.
So right, Assalamu alaikum everyone. So first of all, I want to tell that what is junk food. What is meant by junk food? Junk food or street food refers to the food that contain a lot of calories and fat that can cause the risk of
Obesity.
The risk of obesity and other diseases like diabetes and heart diseases and other diseases like cancer. And eating junk food or street food can have a many negative effect on our health. The eating junk food is increasing the blood pressure and heart diseases, and also lead to the depression. That's why I think so the junk food should be banned.
Right. So with these arguments, the bill has been moved on the chair of the president. Now, whether the bill should be passed or it should be rejected, it depends on your arguments now. So the opposition leader should oppose with the arguments.
Myself, Usama Shab Samejo, I am opposing the bill that I am opposing this bill that street could be banned. I think that street food should not be banned because there are many reasons. And they provide many facilities, many benefits to the society. And as they have discussed, the main point was that the street food spread many diseases. The street food spread many diseases. My answer to that point is that the acknowledgement to the hygiene issue and the regulation of these foods and the instructions should given to the vendors should given to the street vendors from the help of government and from the help of educated people to them, that they should put forward firstly put forward the hygiene issue and regulate all these foods and actions.
Right. He believes that government should have given the instructions to the vendors or these people who are selling the food on the street rather than banning their business. This is not justice. This is rather injustice to them. This is what you want to convey? Yes, exactly. So, yes, the other minister, I mean, the member of the parliament.
Me Bilal Noor from Advanced Page. Today I want to share that the street food shouldn't be banned because of it is the storage of time, and it is can we buy in the low price. And there's many students are saying that the street food have many diseases. In my thought, there's no disease. There's a disease, but disease will be anywhere. Disease will be at our restaurants. Disease can be at our home. If we store some foods at our home, disease can be. Disease does not depend on our street food.
Disease does not depend only on, I mean, the street food. Yes, what is your point of view? Do you want to reject the bill or you want it to be passed?
Actually, Assalamu alaikum. I will reject the bill because, as we know, it's like it's the source. It's the source for the poor, the people, the vendors. Like they don't have any other job. They will be unemployed. They will be jobless if she should will be banned. Okay. So government should take
Proper measures or
Yeah.
initiatives?
proper measures or initiatives, like they should acknowledge the peoples, the vendors, like how you have to make this. They should like give them proper classes of hygiene. Like it's the source. If they have they don't make street foods, they will be jobless. How they will give money, the food to their families? Their families will be like they will be on fast for many days if there will be no any job to them.
Right. The point that they are raising, like you are in the favor of the bill that it should be passed. They are raising the point of unemployment, that in countries like Pakistan, we have already, unemployment at greater extent. So do you really want to increase unemployment in the country, and you will create more problems for the government and the country also? So by banning the food and by making all these vendors unemployed, certainly you are doing injustice with them. So why have you brought this, bill in the form of a curse or something that is bad for those people? Yes, Mr. Prime Minister.
Yes, that opposite team has described that due to banning this food, many persons or many poor people will be unemployed. I want to tell that the developed countries in which there is not sold street food or such that are they are more rich than our country, and there is a lot of other employments in our country. I mean that they may work hard, mean that they may work hard, or there are many other sources for poor people who are uneducated and this is not relying on street food, but more than street food or more than employment, the health of people is more important. And when we will decrease such types of that defects in our society, then our society will be an example, and we will be one of the best nations of the world and one of the best healthy nations in the world.
Perfect job. So the greatest speech from the Prime Minister. And what opposition team has to say?
Mister, you are saying that other countries are they are not selling the street food. If you know, it is our cultural way to selling the food, street food. In the past time, there's our grandfathers, our Nabi Karims, maybe they are selling the street food.
Okay, grandfathers and that.
Suggest me the jobs which the people can perform in Pakistan. As we know that the government jobs are being solding, and the businessmen are the rich people are establishing their business abroad or away from Pakistan. then what are the jobs or what are the works that poor people can do for their house running?
First of all, I want to answer the question of Mr. Bilawal that our ancestors or our grandfathers were selling street food because there was not any substance like street mean that there were not substance of spices that they were used, and they had pure substance which they ate, and their age was around 120 years, 120 years. And what is our age? What is the ratio of our age? Our age is collapsing at 60 or 70. What is the reason that one of the reason that our age or our ratio of our age is collapsing? That is we have started to eating that we have starting to
No,
destroy
Mr.
us.
Prime Minister, are you banning the street food just because of a lot of spices,
Ji.
or there are so many other reasons behind that? Like, street food is destroying the rules and regulation of traffic also.
Yes,
Like
sir.
when there comes a lot of people on the road,
Oh.
and it causes so many accidents there. The whole place or the space has been covered by all these vendors and their supplements.
Yeah.
Don't you think that these are also some of the reasons for which you are banning this?
Sir, I think I was to explain that point that street food are causing many problems in our society. That due to stealing or working of people.
Spices is not the only problem.
Yes, I am describing other people's due to the working or stealing of people. They sense the parts of the particles of sense may be covered on these foods, and when we eat these foods make a harm to our lungs, make a harm to our trachea, make harm to our stomach, and these become cause of our death, and we collapse at
Okay, right,
last
got it,
stage.
got it. Now, mic should be passed to this side, and then it's coming to you.
Like Mr. Prime Minister, you were talking about the street foods or the soil or the mud or like dust. Okay, let me tell you about the restaurants. Have you ever seen the kitchens of the restaurants? Like you didn't saw it. Like, tell me.
It's a job of the minister to visit the restaurants or hotels.
Have you ever seen the kitchens of restaurants?
Okay, give the mic to the minister.
Yes, in some hotels I visit the kitchen, and there is everything okay, and some hotels, and there is a lack of cleanliness.
Have you ever noticed that they use palm oil, the spices that you were talking like the food of restaurant is harmful for us. Like they use a lot of oil. When you go and eat there, you will see like you want to eat veggies, but the veggies are dipped in the oil. Like how are you eating the healthy food? Can you answer it?
Actually, we are talking about street food. We are not talking about restaurant food.
No, actually, you were talking about the street food. I know, but he came to the mud and soil thing. That's why I have to take this part.
Please repeat again. I can understand.
Actually, I was saying that he talked about the mud, the dust, there is no cleanliness
Banning
in
the
street
street
food.
food, he gave the reason about the mud and filth. So she talked about why don't you see the filth or mud or dust in the kitchens of the restaurants or hotels.
Yeah, why you consider restaurant food healthier than the street food?
Restaurants food is more healthy than street food. You know what? We are talking about street food. Street food means the stalls are in the street. The streets are not clean. That's why he said that there is a not clean. That and street the restaurants kitchens are. I think they are clean. I think so.
Okay. Any other point?
they
Any
also-
other?
And they also use gloves.
Okay,
etc.
You were talking about the streets, okay? So it's the job of government, not the job of vendors. Like they can't sweep the mud here and there.
They can do if they
Okay.
want to stall there.
They can do, but why they should do? It's the job of government. Government should do it. Why they should do it?
It's a responsibility of each people of our society, not government. How government will clean all of the Pakistan? Government couldn't that. It is responsibility of all of us that cleanliness. Our Holy Prophet said that cleanliness is a half faith, and cleanliness is the more important thing. And you take it that in restaurant there are many spicy substances or spicy food. Why not should be that bans? I even point that firstly, by steadily we may have to decrease such effects and such diseases which are harmful to our society, and by then we will also take action about that. It's also problem not government, but to think that whose health is destroying, who is causing disease.
Okay, you are talking about diseases. Anybody wants to talk about it?
That you said that everybody's responsibility is to clean the society. Absolutely, you are talking to that point. First of all, when we see our streets, they are quite narrower. They are quite narrow, and there is not much place to pass our vehicles from that. And still, the vendors are installing their shops there, in that kind of narrow streets. This is government's responsibility that they can make the streets quite broader, and if they want to ban it, then they could ban in the smaller and smaller streets, and in the larger streets where there is some place for the street food, there they should not ban the street food.
Okay, got now the last point of view from this side is, coming from you. Last.
So okay, now I'm talking about that. The in street food, people use some ingredients in there. There is many chemicals which are harmful for our health. These chemicals are also used in hair colors and nail polish. These are very harmful for our health, and these are also symptoms of cancer. You know what?
Okay, that's it. After this great debate, we have come to the decision, and the decision has been saved. It will be on aired later. Till then, there should be clapping for all them.